It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens, next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us... Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Love this matchup. We got a couple of defensive-minded teams in this one. They love to press the quarterback. They press those wide receivers on the corners. Man, points are going to be tough to come by in this one.
And as good as the defenses think they're going to be entering today's game, Mike, I think it really flips the pressure on the opposing offenses. Make the most of your opportunities. Each possession matters. Don't turn the ball over. Don't be afraid to punt it back and play a little field position. The game within the game, I think, is a critical factor for ultimately who finds himself victorious at the end of this matchup.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go here in Baltimore. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. the ground. This is James Cook. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He'll take this down to the 43, a short pickup there. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. A pass caught right side by Coleman. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Cook. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. One more time with Cook. Let's give him a yard down to the 3. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
4th down. Here's Allen. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
That's over the middle and intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. We're going to go right back to Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. A run with Cook. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Allen on 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Allen. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Allen will throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to have it just past their 25.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big... First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Again, it's Jackson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's to... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Again, it's Allen to the air. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On the handoff, this is Cook. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No. Forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. On the give, here's Henry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he will power his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Steven Sims to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Jackson now on 2nd down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Henry. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Off he goes.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Throwing Jackson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll run. It's Henry. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. 3rd and goal. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Allen. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. This one complete right side. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Allen working from the pistol. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. There's that man again, another catch. Now Allen on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He'll try and run here with Cook. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down at the 28. But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground. That's caught. It's Amari. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Quick throw, taken in. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Bass is good. And extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here's Sims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. But
for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance.
It's the National Football.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Richardson going right to the air. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kylen Granson, 42 yards. And the Colts have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Allen going to throw. Completes to Shakir once again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. He'll buy some time right. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now Richardson back to throw it. Rolling to his right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Richardson out of the shotgun. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete?
Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he goes out right around the 39.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Allen now looks to throw.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Right back to Cooper, and he got him again.
This 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that is incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot.
And now the rookie's free.
Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Adonai Mitchell.
87 yards.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early, but that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Richardson to throw.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Adonai Mitchell
With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Colts just continue to roll. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. Richardson will throw for it.
Out to his left.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To the air, Allen.
Shakir hauls it in. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Throwing now is Allen.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way, because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
First down, here's the run with Cook. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Allen to throw it.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Allen.
Completes to Shakir once again.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200. Touchdown, Bills!
Khalil Shakir.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, partner. Coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Adonai Mitchell
doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Colts have got it on cruise control. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 49-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Allen to throw once more.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Allen. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out you think about it, couldn't have been any simple. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Taylor Rapp with a pick.
And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Now Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Allen now looks to throw.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Whyfy on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Samson Abuka providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Indy set to go on offense once more. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are able to add on to their first-half lead. Gay is on for the point after. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Now 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Allen. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. And this is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Looking to throw. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Curtis Samuel, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now it's Richardson. He's got Granson, his tight end. Down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kylan Granson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts extend their lead yet again. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. 20. Still on his feet. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 41 yards for James Cook. And the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
And that's caught by the tight end, Granson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, 43 yards. And the Colts are pouring it on. Richardson will throw for it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo set to get the football back here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Richardson looking to throw this. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Richardson looking to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts continue to pour it on. They go up by 40. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Taylor Rapp with a pick. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Bills ready to take over. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a 2nd and 2. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. This will be caught at Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Allen going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here's Allen. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 24-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To the air, Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to at least get one score back.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful 1st half of football.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st.
Richardson.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts just continue to roll.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. They start the drive with Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now Allen. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Now Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This one caught left side by Cooper. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And again, it's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. His throw incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Allen now looks to throw, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen buying time to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Richardson working from the gun. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. A final shot before half for Allen. Steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first. We now proceed to the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Allen gonna go on fourth down.
Eluding the pressure right.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
From midfield, here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Shakir hauls it in.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Back to throw again. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Flushed out right. Allen hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bills are able to claw one back.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, if they score here, this one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Adonai Mitchell.
28 yards.
And the Colts have got it on cruise control.
Sliding out of the pocket. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Cook up the gut. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Allen going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here's Allen. He'll buy some time right.
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills, touchdown.
From 17 yards out.
And the Bills are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So
the Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it?
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game.
And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like,
and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. To throw, it's Allen. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To the air, Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal.
This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and they will remain well behind.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
And my goodness, another interception. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. And caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bills take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Allen will try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And the Colts coming out now.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's got some space here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Colts first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Michael Pittman.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Colts have taken a 5-touchdown lead. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback.
Getting set to go again. We get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. Second down and 3. Back to throw. Allen swinging this out wide here for Cook. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long. Operating from the gun, Allen. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Forced out to his left. And now here is another interception. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
But these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick if indeed they end up trying one.
He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now it's Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You remember in preseason we were going to the difference.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play. Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Richardson out of the shotgun.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down, and the Bills are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
He's to the 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Khalil Shakir with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now Richardson
rolling to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Breaks a tackle. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 35. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Tyler Goodson.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. James Cook running back out now.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Now Allen. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
3rd and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs.
34 yards.
And the Colts add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Richardson will throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we've prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Touchdown Colts.
Josh Downs.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Colts extend their lead yet again.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. And here come the Bills.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And now here is another interception.